Hello, hello mga Kachismis! Welcome to Tea Talks! This is Bianca and I will deliver chika and fangirl topics which are mostly related to Johnny's entertainment and their artists. Ano? Tara na! Chismisan na! Hello everyone! So, I am back with another podcast. So, unlike yung other podcasts, medyo take on my shopping experiences. So, it will be related lang dun sa mga shopping experiences ko. Like, how do I shop yung mga goods na nakikita niyo sa YouTube ko na hindi, guys, hindi ako nagyayabang or something. I just want to show people or yung mga tao na gusto ring bumili or gusto ring ma-experience bumili yung item na mismo. Kasi 'di ba hindi naman lahat is blindly buying it without even seeing the actual item or the actual product that they want or they wanted to buy or at least planning to buy. So, yun. Kaya ngayon, mag-share lang ako ng konting experiences about my shopping paulit-ulit yung experience. Anyway, yun nga. So, meron kasing mga shops sa Japan na hindi nag-ship internationally. So, yung mga yon ay lista natin. So, that will be first, Johnny's online shop or Johnny's shop online. Second, yung Amazon Japan kasi, they ship to the Philippines but limited lang. Hindi siya yung all items. Kasi may mga resellers sa Amazon Japan. Hindi lang siya from official shops or official stores. Ano rin kasi siya, parang may mga second-hand items na binibenta doon. For example, magazines, yon mga ganong eksena. And then, the other one would be Tower Records. But, they have this international or world shipping inside their website, but I haven't tried it. And, ano pa ba? Saan pa ba ako bumibili? I think yun lang naman yung three shops na hindi widely known na merong international or wala talaga silang international shipping. So, syempre, una nga yung Johnny's Shop Online. So, paano ba? Paano ako nagsha-shop from a website na hindi nga nag-international shipping? So, I have two addresses. I have two Japan addresses or forwarding services that I use for my shopping experience. So, paulit-ulit tayo sa experience. Anyway, so, the first one that I was introduced to was Tenso. So, Tenso.com, so that will be their website. So, Tenso.com caters only for Japan shippings only. Parang domestic shipping sa Japan lang. But, the other one that I'm using right now is Buy and Ship. So, Buy and Ship Philippines, I think it's only exclusive to those who are residing sa Philippines. But, aside from Japan, Buy and Ship actually has a lot of warehouses around the globe. Like US, Canada, UK, Italy, Japan, Korea, China, so on and so forth. So, pwede kayong pumunta sa website niya. I will link their websites down below sa description. Ngayon kasi, I'm buying in both Korea and Japan. So, buy and ship is really useful, I may say. Yon. Tsaka cheaper siya, I think. But mamaya magko-compute tayo. So, I think it's cheaper than Tenso because Tenso gives you or charges you consolidation fees if ever you consolidate your goods, consolidation fees, handling fees, insurance fees, but insurance fees are very optional. That's optional. Hindi na naman kailangan mag insurance fees, but I think this insurance fee is only for DHL. If ever you want to ship your goods using DHL service, that would be an option if you want insurance or not. But for EMS, I think EMS is insured automatically, I think kasi wala pa akong ulit pinapaship from Tenso na EMS yung gagamitin. So, yon. Lately kasi puro DHL ako. But yon, medyo pricey kasi yung handling fees. Like, I was browsing dun sa DHL options ko or DHL shipments ko from before. So, yung handling fees, I don't know how many percent of international shipping fee do they charge pagka sa handling fees. Kasi nga, aside from handling fees, may consolidation fees pa. So, ano ba yung consolidation fees? So, if meron kayo multiple shipments from local or domestic shops sa Japan, for example, magkakahiwalay sila. For example, bumili ako sa Amazon JP ng album. Sa Tenso ko pinadala or Tenso address ko pinadala. And then, I bought another item from Tower Records. So, since magkahiwalay sila ng shipment, tapos gusto ko sabay silang ipadala sa Philippines, I need to apply for a consolidation of those packages or these packages para magkasama sila sa iisang package. And then, I can ship them both nasabay to Philippines, to my address here in the Philippines. So, ayun, yun yung napansin ko. Sa Tenso, lately, so, ang handling fee nung 1.8 kilograms na pinadala ko is 1,000 yen. O, diba? Ang mahal. And then, the consolidation fee was 800 yen. So, 1.8 agad yon, except pa dun sa international shipping fee na binayaran ko. So, kung EMS naman yung option nyo, meron namang table si EMS. And also, if Tenso nga and EMS, yun, may table naman sila. And sa Tenso din, makikita nyo naman yung, what do you call this? Makikita nyo naman yung rates if you use DHL. So, meron yung zones. Then, I think Philippines belongs to zone 3. So, pwede niya naman yun i-check kasi hindi naman nawawala yung article nila doon. Then, going to BNS or buy and ship. So, for buy and ship, they, unlike nga doon sa Tenso, they have certain couriers na talaga, as in yung established couriers na, for example, DHL, EMS, SAL, Airmail, yun yung options mo for shipping. But for buy and ship, what happens here is that if you buy items from different countries, you have an option to consolidate everything in one shipment. So, for example, bumili ka sa US. So, bumili ka sa US, they will ship it to their Hong Kong warehouse. And then, if bumili ka sa Japan, then they will ship it to their Hong Kong warehouse. And pag dumating na siya sa Hong Kong warehouse mo, dun mo makikita kung gaano kabigat. And dun mo makikita kung ilan na yung pwede mo i-consolidate for shipment. So, ganun naman yung sa buy and ship. And kung sa Tenso, since sa Tenso is yung mga kilalang international shipping companies, ganyan. Sa buy and ship kasi, they charge it by pound. Unlike nga, kasi kung standard talaga na shipment talaga sa mga FedEx, yung mga DHL, yung mga apps, per kilogram kasi sila. The practice is really per kilogram. But for buy and ship, they charge it by pound. O, diba, kung 1 kilo ka, 2.2 pounds na agad. They will charge you ng 3 pounds, the total of 3 pounds, kasi may butal kang 0.2. That is the difference. And also, they have 2 options on how you're going to pay or the delivery service na babayaran mo. So, delivered duty unpaid, which is DDU. So, yung DDU is much cheaper, but if there are taxes or fees from customs, ikaw yung magbabayad pa. So, ikaw yung mag-aasikaso and all. I think email kanila because I haven't experienced this naman eh. So mag-i-email sila or something na you need to pay this amount for customs clearance, ganyan. But for the DDP, which is the more expensive one, they will asikaso na everything. Arte sila na mag-aasikaso lahat. So they have different pricing method. So yung sa DDU, which is delivery duty unpaid, so ang mangyayari is for the first pound, they will charge you 620 pesos. So that will be 620 for 1 pound. And then the additional pounds, for example, umabot ka nga nung pag 1 kilo nga is 2.2 nga, diba? So, magiging count nun is 3 pounds na. So, they will charge 380 pesos for each additional pound that you will ship to your address, to your Philippine address. So, yun yung mangyayari. But for delivered duty paid, so, every pound is 620 pesos. So, kung 2 pounds yung ipapadala mo, that will be 1,240. Galing ka sa math, diba? Ayun. Kung sa delivered duty unpaid, ang babayaran mo is 1,000 for 2 pounds. So, ganon siya. Pero kasi nga, yun sa delivered duty unpaid, if you have a lot of things that you want to ship to the Philippines, I think that will be better because I think they have this 95,000 or below declared value. So, yon. I mean, I think kung 95,000 or below yung i-declare mo, that would be pasok na sa banga. I mean, hindi ka na mag-aasikaso or something for delivered duty paid. So, I think the same applies with delivered duty unpaid na 95,000. But, if customs wants you to pay taxes because nag-exceed ka sa limit, kasi nga, sa Philippines, ang limit ng international shippings or the amount ng cost nung items mo is 10,000 pesos lang or 200 USD. So, another story na naman yan. Mamaya ako ikikwento sa inyo. So, anyway, ayun, nakwento ko na sa inyo yung mga addresses or how do I ship from Japan to the Philippines pag domestic. And then, ngayon, sasabihin ko nga sa inyo kung ano yung mga ganap. Ako, personally, bumibili ako either from a person or website, but lately, website ako. Madalang akong bumili sa mga live selling, siguro pag may naabutan lang. But before I do buy, siguro hindi pa lalagpas sa 5 times na bumili ako or hindi pa lalagpas sa 10 times na bumili ako sa mga FB live selling, mga ganyan. And usually, onting items lang yung nabibili ko kasi nga paunahan doon pa mine, ganyan. Siyempre, hindi mabilis ang internet natin minsan, so hindi tayo siniswerte sa mga ganyang bagay. So, ngayon, recently, bumibili talaga ako online. So, that will be Tower, CD Japan, Bai. Bai is actually a proxy shop for you to be able to buy from Rakuten Market, Yahoo Auction, and ano nga yung isa? Mercari, yon. So, yung 4 na websites na yun. I think, may iba pa silang websites, but since focus natin is fangirl lang or fandom goods lang, ang mostly na merong mga fandom goods ay yung 4 na yun. Yung Yahoo Auction, Yahoo Japan Auction, Mercari, Rakuten, and Rakuten Market. So, yon. And then, sa Tower Records, yung online shop ng Tower Records, doon bumibili ako ng albums, magazines, and yun lang. Kasi, I think may iba pa silang items, but mostly yun lang yung binibili ko. And syempre, sa Johnny's Shop Online, doon tayo bumibili ng mga official goods. So, ano ba yung mga official goods? So, syempre, yung mga concert goods, yung mga shop photos. I don't think I need to elaborate more. Or, if you want, I will speak of it siguro mga minute or 2. So, yun. So, the first local or domestic shipping shop na binibilan ko nga is Johnny's Shop online. So, sa Johnny's Shop Online, bumibili ako doon ng mga, ayun nga, concert goods, shop photos. Dati hindi ako bumibili ng shop photos kasi sabi ko wala nga akong album for myself tapos bibili ako. But hello, I have 4 albums now. Ay, 4 ba o 5? I think 5 kasi nga dalawa yung sa Love Harajuku. Anyway, so yun yung binibili ko doon. Kasi unang-una official goods yun. Pangalawa, dun ka rin makakabili talaga with the price na expected mo. And I think regardless kung how many yung bibilin mo, 660 yen the shipping fee. Wait, let me check. I think 660 yen yung local shipping fee niya. So, kahit gaano kabigat yan. Kasi na-experience ko na halos lahat binili ko yata. Hindi. Oo, yata. Oo, sa I think it's either Arafes or the TIAL. So, ang dami kong binili nung time na yun. So, yun. Tapos, ito pa yun. Nung TIAL or yung This is Arashi goods, hiwala yung delivery nung bag and yung mismong goods. Kasi, hiwala yung box. So, yun na yung binayaran mo. Parang binayaran mo na lahat ng 600 plus yen. Nakalimutan ko talaga kung magkano yung shipping fee. Pero, yun. Yung local shipping fee niya is around 600 to 700 yen. So, kahit ilan naman yung binili mo, ang catch lang doon is that, pag bumili ka sa Johnny's Merch Market, hiwala yung shipping fee niya, hindi ka makakapag-check out ng kasama yung shop photos. Hiwalay din yung checking out ng shop photos plus I think may iba namang mga items na pwede mong isabay sa shop photos basta nasa labas siya ng website. It's not within either Johnny's Merch Market or Johnny's Theater Market or yung Johnny's Island because hiwa-hiwalay nga talaga ng shipping yon. Plus, ito pa yung isang catch. If you want to buy, yun nga, for example, ito na lang, example na lang natin siya. If you want to buy an item, for example, yung record of memories, for now, gusto mo bumili doon. Kunwari, bili ka ng pamphlet or yung bookmark, kasi nga gusto mo i-bookmark yung pamphlet. Oh my God. So, yun. Kung bibili ka noon, hiwalay ang checking out noon. Kung gusto mo ring bumili ng Snowman Mania goods. Diba ang duga? I mean, as a merch market ka na eh. Why can't I combine my orders in one shipping? Kasi, I mean, it saves them a lot of energy to ship it multiple times. But I think, ito lang naman, theory ko lang naman to, hindi naman to proven. I think hiwalay kasi ang warehouse siguro nila per group na magbebenta ng items. So, for example, si News, magre-release sila ng concert goods, hiwalay. Kasi nangyari to. Actually, nangyari to kasi nga, nag-release yung News and then merong release yung Arashi. I think that's Arafes. And I want to buy them at the same time. Parang gusto ko isang checking out na but the system didn't allow me to buy both in one checkout. So, yun, nangyari, separate checking out. Yun, hiwalay sila. Yun yung nangyayari sa Johnny's shop online. So, yun lang. Babala lang dun sa mga multi-fandom din talaga sa Johnny's na if sabay nga yung release ng goods, hiwalay kasi talaga siya. Hindi mo siya mapagsasama. Unlike nga, pag bumili ka ng gamit mo yung address nila, walang consolidation na nagaganap within Johnny's shop online. Hiwalay talaga nila pinapadala. Okay, next. So, the next one will be Amazon Japan. So, recently ko lang talaga ginamit yung Amazon Japan. And yun nga, sinabi ko nga, meron siyang international and meron din siyang domestic shipping. But, since wala naman akong experience sa international shipping ng Amazon, I will just talk about the domestic shipping. So, may mga second-hand magazines kasi akong binili recently from Amazon Japan. And most of them is resellers. Yun nga, second-hand. May iba, brand new. I think yung brand new na mga magazines from Amazon Japan, you can ship it to the Philippines. But since yun nga, third party yung nagbebenta talaga ng most na binili ko, i-ship muna siya domestically. So, ang nangyayari is, I use my Japan warehouse address or the forwarding address that I want to use. So, syempre, naka-register dyan yung Tenso and yung buy and ship address. So, whichever is more convenient or whichever is meron ng laman. Kasi, yun nga, nagpapadala ng newsletters from fans club. So, pag merong newsletters, I see to it na, sige, sabay na natin yung bibilin ko sa Tenso. Kasi, parang ang sayang kasi, 'di ba? Ang sayang ng shipping fee. Tapos, yung laman lang nung papadala mo sa Tenso is newsletter. Tapos, ang mahal kasi ng shipping. Like, magkano ba yun? Pag newsletter na, I think naranasan ko na, plus EMS lang nag-aalaw. I mean, EMS lang yung ina-allow nila na i-ship yun. Unlike, hindi siya pwede sa DHL. Kasi recently nga, I have bad experiences kasi with EMS. So, if magte-Tenso ako, I see to it na DHL lagi yung ano ko. Kasi nga, mamaya kwento ko sa inyo bakit. Sana hindi ko makalimutan ikwento. Lagi ko nakakalimutan ikwento yun. Ayan o, like this one. I only sent like, like this one. So, I have a newsletter last March from Johnny's. Tapos, muntakin nyo yun, newsletter lang, pero ang binayaran ko sa EMS is 1,450 yen. Isipin nyo yun, 40 grams for 1,450 yen na shipping fee. So, yun nga. Kaya, I see to it na, pag may nakita akong dumating sa Tenso address ko na newsletter, doon ko na pinapaship talaga yung mga items na binili ko or bibilhin ko. Kasi, yun nga, I want to maximize naman yung shipping fee kasi sobrang mahal. Like, for a 40 grams, that will be 600 to 700 pesos na agad. One shipping lang. So, yun. Let's be wise na lang din in choosing which courier or which forwarding address should we use. Ganon. So, sana ba ako? Tapos na tayo sa Johnny Shop, diba? Tapos na tayo sa Johnny Shop. So, ngayon, gusto ko yung Gina G ako magkwento dito kasi nga, ang dami ko experiences na ewan. Ayun. So, sa Amazon pala, yung sunod, no? Amazon. Sorry. Distract ako, ang dami. Tinarap ko kasi yung sa shipping fee ni newsletter. And then, ngayon sa Amazon, aside kasi sa mga Johnny's items na binibenta outside the Johnny shop, yung mga albums, mga magazine, or whatever, mga second-hand items, ganyan. Meron din kasi ibang mga binibenta sa Amazon JP. Just like the normal Amazon website, marami kang mabibili talaga. So, yun, kung hindi naman Johnny's yung bibilin mo, why not browse na din kung meron kang mabibili na talagang gusto mo and you think hindi mo naman makikita sa Pilipinas or masyadong mahal sa Pilipinas. But, be mindful na mahal din talaga yung shipping fee from Japan to the Philippines. I think yung from what I heard, if you're going to buy a magazine na ididiretso mo sa Philippines, that will be 1,300 yen lang naman yata or something along the lines. I don't know if yung bigat will matter, but yun, 1,300. Hindi ko pa kasi talaga na-experience, so I have nothing to say about international shipping from Amazon. Then, the third one would be Tower Records. So, sa Tower Records, it's like normal website lang. Parang yun nga, same lang din na yung mga CD, mga DVD, mga magazines, ano pa bang nasa Tower. Pero yun lang kasi usual din ang binibili ko. CD, albums, single albums, DVD, magazines sa Tower Records. And they have reservations. And actually mura lang yung domestic shipping fee ni Tower Records. Nasa 220 yen lang ata, if I'm not mistaken, kahit gaano kabigat siya. And you have an option if you want your shipping or yung binili mo, kasi may mga times na bibili ka ng items na available na, kasama yung mga items na i-release pa lang. So, with Tower Records, what they do is that they give you an option if you want it to be sent separately. Like, for example, I bought last month's issue ng magazine na to, and I want to buy the next edition or the next issue na hindi pa na-release. So, you have an option if you want to wait or if you want your shipment to wait, the available items to wait for the new one, nasabay na lang silang ipadala. Or you can have the option na separate yung pagpapadala nila. But since we are using a Japan address, syempre, lagi tayong naka-consolidated shipping. And another thing is that if you want it to be shipped separately, that will be 2 separate shipping fee. Iyon, shipping fee. Ano daw? Basta yun, magkahiwalay din yung bayad mo sa shipping, which is 220 yen, I think. Around those lines. Mga ganon kamahal. I think that's mura na actually. Kasi, okay, again, hindi ko na naman po tinignan yung mga past orders ko. But, the biggest purchase that I had was with yung multiple albums na binili ko na muntik na ako actually, nagpa-OMB ako. Just to be sure. And, I think I'm just that person na wants to be prepared just in case. But, wait, I forgot na talaga when did I bought that thing. Siguro mga around June, July. Basta may video ako nun na nag-unbox si bakla. But, anyway, ayun, I saw this email na meron ako. So, I bought like 4 magazines and the expected or the charged shipping fee was around 220 yen lang. So, isipin nyo yun, ang bigat kaya ng magazines. Like, this is to An, and I don't know what this one. I think this is Barf Out. So, bumila ko ng isang nono na stones, then Barf Out ng snowman, and then 2 An magazines. So, that will be 4 magazines. And ang bigat kaya nun. Hello, pag tinitignan ko nga yung B&S ko, yung magazines, hindi bababa sa 0.5 pounds per piece or per magazine. Ba? Sobrang mahal ng shipping fee kasi ang bigat. So, yun. You have 2 options naman sa Tower Records. And again, they have this thing called World Shipping sa loob ng website. I haven't tried that one, so I will not discuss it because I haven't experienced it. But so far with Towers, I like the website kasi parang ang bilis lang din maka-navigate. And yun pa, I love the pointing system. Like, sobrang dami kong binibili na I get to use the points right after. Yun nga lang, unlike other websites, yung redemption ng points is by hundreds. So, if you have 1,018 points, 1,000 points lang yung ma-redeem mo for that purchase. Hindi mo ma-redeem yung 18 points. So, by hundreds yung redemption ng points niya. Yun nga lang yung kay Tower. But, overall, the experience is okay. It's good. I think the packaging naman is very secured. And depende na lang din yun talaga dun sa forwarding service mo kung gaano nila i-retain yung original packaging and kung gaano pa nila paiigtingin. Paano pa nila lalong poprotektahan yung mga items mo. Kasi syempre hindi naman mura yung mga binibili nating items. I know we shouldn't count na lang talaga the whatever it is. So, ayun, okay, nabanggit ko na Johnny Shop, Amazon, Tower Records. I think HMV has the similar concept with Towers, but not familiar with the pointing system. So, yun. Kaya lagi rin akong sa Tower Records. So, that will be the 3 major domestic or local shipping na mga shops na binibilhan ko. So, let's go to the international shippings. So, sa international shippings, first and the original that I knew is CD Japan. So, CD Japan has variety or wide variety of items. But, hindi lahat ng magazines, ito lang napansin ko lang hindi lahat ng magazines na nasa Japan talaga is nasa listing nila. And sometimes, I see na sa Twitter kasi, active din yung CD Japan. Nakakatawa. We follow each other. Moods kami. Akalain niya yun. Joke lang. Hindi, pero yun nga. Sometimes, fans tip them off of the listings that they should be putting on their website. So, parang, anong nangyayari minsan is that, paano ba? Nangyayari kasi minsan is, may magsasabi lang na, uy, ganito. And I think they look at the demand then before they put it on their website. So, for CDs, they really put it on their website immediately. But for example, mga magazines, ganyan, I think tinitingnan muna nila yung demand before they put it on their website. And what I like about CD Japan is they have proxy services. So, yung proxy services is that if you see the item already sold out and if you see the button na nakalagay proxy shopping, so you can ask them if they can source it out for you if you're not really that knowledgeable about this whole shenanigan. So, for example, I tried once or twice. Yeah, I tried twice. So, the first attempt that I did was, paano ba? Yung sa single ng news, yung beautiful, chincha umak, ano daw? Chincha, basta yun. yung sa basta yung parang triple single na ewan. Basta yun. I tried. Kasi, what happened was, my sister wanted that single. Kasi nga, meron siyang parang premium live na code. So, we wanted that one. So, nag-check ako sa CD Japan kasi that's the fastest that I know that time. Actually, that's the fastest na talaga. Kasi, pag pumunta akong tower, it will take me another week to ship it to the Philippines. Kasi nga, if I'm going to use buy and ship, they need to, mabilis naman siya actually. So, pag bumili ako sa tower ngayon and they will ship it tomorrow immediately. For example, pre-order siya. What they will do is that they will ship it the day before the release. Then, I will receive it kinabukasan na dun sa buy and ship ko na address. And then, what's going to happen is that they allow 2 to 3 days before it arrive on their Hong Kong address. Then, bago mo pa i-ship siya sa Philippines, which is mga 2 to 3 days din. So, that will take another week for it to arrive to you. So, sa CD Japan na yung best option na talaga makukuha namin. But, sabi nila, hindi daw nakakount yung album sale if international yung shipping nung item mo from CD Japan. So, yun. But, CD Japan also offers domestic shipping. Like this one, I pre-ordered yung regular edition ng Secret Touch. So, I used my points kasi I have a lot of points sa CD Japan na mag-e-expire na. So, ginamit ko yun. Sayang naman kasi, di ba? So, ginamit ko yung points. Yun yung pinagkaiba ni CD Japan kay Tower. So, si Tower, di ba, domestic lang. They have international but I haven't tried. So, si CD Japan, you can exhaust all of the points. So, if you have 1,018 points, you can use everything of that 1,018 points. Unlike for towers na talagang hundreds by hundreds yung redemption ng points. Yun nga, sa CD Japan, ang dami ko ano ba yan? Ayun nga, sa CD Japan. So, ang gawa kasi nila is, for EMS, I think, sa address namin, umaabot pa siya ng 2 days after nung release, makarating. But, they will ship it naman immediately. Yun nga lang, hindi siya magmumukhang on the day itself kasi nga, minsan umaabot siya ng after 2 days, ganyan. Pero, at least, nakuha mo rin siya agad. Tapos, ayun nga, back to the story. So, bumili kami, but na-sold out na yung type A, kasi type A yung gusto ng ate ko. So, yung type A ng beautiful chincha umaka, tama ba yung pinagsasabi ko? Basta yun yung beautiful, is wala na. So, I did the proxy shopping. I clicked on it, and then nag-inquire ako, do you still have this item, or will you be stocking up another batch para sa mga gusto pa or interested pang bumili. So, proxy shopping gives you more fees. Like, they will charge you more than the selling price or original selling price. Kasi nga, may fee siya. Like, yun nga, mamaya, pag-usapan natin yung fee na yan sa bayi talaga, sinasabi ko talaga sa inyo. Ayun, so, bumalik sila sa akin saying na, oh, no need for proxy shopping. We will, parang maglo-load up sila ulit ng number of stocks dun sa listing. So, what happened is, I was able to get the single on its original price without paying any proxy. Kasi nga, they see the demand or they saw the demand for that single, kaya nagdagdag sila ng stocks. So, yun. Ending, nakabili ako ng hindi nagbabayad ng proxy or ng proxy fees. And then another experience that I had with the proxy shopping is that I wanted to buy this census album of SF9. So, I was scanning everywhere. And this version, kasi meron ako, dalawa kasi yung version ng census ng SF9. So, one is the black one, which is, grabe, mamamatay na lang ako. Hindi ko pa rin talaga memorize yung mga edition, name ng edition sila. Anyway, so, color na lang ng album yung sabihin ko. So, meron na kasi ako ng black version. Color black siya. Huwag nyo na ako i-judge kung hindi ko alam yung pangalan ng, sorry talaga, hindi ko alam yung mga pangalan ng versions ng album na SF9. Okay, sorry talaga sa mga fantasy na kung may makikinig man. Anyway, so yon, meron ako nun. So, I was looking for the other one, which is, yung colorful yung lalagyan niya. So, ayun, nakita ko CD Japan, they are still open for proxy shopping. Kasi, hindi lahat ng sold out items is still available for proxy shopping. I think they just have this time frame kung hanggang kailan ka pwede mag-seek for proxy shopping nga. So, nag-apply ako for proxy shopping nung item. So, I see to it naman talaga na yun talaga yung version na gusto kong bilhin. I mean, from the listing, I made it clear kasi ayoko naman magkamali and sayang naman kasi. So, I have this other friend who wanted to buy the same version. So, I said, sige, tara game, let's try if they can source it out. So, they were able to source it out. So, we're glad that we're able to get. But, nung dumating siya dito sa Philippines, turns out na maling version yung sinend nila and yun na source out nila. So, I quickly emailed them with the album still inside the box na parang sabi ko, I think you sent out an incorrect item, ganyan. Tapos, mabilis naman sila mag-respond. So, nag-respond sila agad. So, sabi nila, oh, sorry, we're just going to refund it. So, I was browsing kasi yung returns and whatsoever nila. Sabi ko, nag-email ako pabalik. Kasi na-refund, ang bilis talaga, as in ang bilis. Once na nag-email sila na i-refund nila sa akin yung payment, plus yung points, kasi gumamit ako ng points. Obviously, gumagamit tayo ng points. So, yung points is bumalik na agad sa account ko. Plus, yung payment ko is bumalik na sa PayPal ko. Which is lugi. Actually, PayPal ba? I think, yeah, PayPal. Kaso lugi ako kasi yung FX rate. Parang nalugi ako ng 300 or 500 pesos. So, yun lang. Be careful lang kasi nga, ang charging ni CD Japan is still in JPY. Wait lang. Sabihin ko JYP. Japanese yen. Basta yun. Yen pa din yung charging nila. Hindi sila magpapalit into your local currency. So, nalugi ako sa FX. I mean, nalugi ako ng 300 to 500 pesos. So, yun na nga. And then, I actually saw kasi, nagbabasa kasi muna ako on how to return or what's the action to be taken or mga ganyan pagka nangyari yun. So, sabi ko, how should I return this? Can you give me the address or until when can I return this? Ay, si kuya mo, kuya ba siya? Anyway, yung nag-email sa akin ng customer service, sabi niya, no need to return it, it's yours. Nakalibre ako ng album. Hindi naman talaga, technically, binenta ko yung isang, dalawa kasi siya, diba? So, I still gave those albums away. Hindi naman gave, kasi yung isa, binenta ko nga, para to cover up lang my FX loss. Hindi na ako nagbenta ng mahal. So, I think I sell it mga 500 pesos ata. But the item cost, I think, mahal kasi nag-proxy shopping ako eh. So, yun. Sabi ko, yung loss ko na lang na FX, yung, or foreign exchange, equivalent, yung ginawa kong price. Kasi, I don't want to sell it naman on a higher price. Kasi, technically, I have it for free. Kasi nga, nagkamali si CD Japan. So, yun. Yung isa, binigay ko na lang din talaga dun sa kasama ko talagang umorder. So, sabi ko, sige, sa'yo na lang yung isa. Since I already have this version, aanhin ko naman, 'di ba, yung dalawa. And I was looking for the other version. And then yung isa, sabi ko, if we can sell it just to cover my loss, I will sell it talaga. So, yun, kinonect niya ako sa isa pang fangirl ng SF9 or fantasy. Yun yung tawag sa fandom. Yun, kinonect niya ako sa isang fangirl ng SF9 and then binenta ko siya at the FX loss that I had. Ayan, oh my God, ang tagal na nito nagsasalita ako. Wala kasi akong balak i-edit to. Anyway, oh my God, ang haba na talaga. Na-stress ako bigla. So, ayun, CD Japan, they gave you satisfactory, basta they gave you satisfying customer service, aftercare. So, yun, masaya mag-shopping talaga sa CD Japan, promise. Yun lang. And you have options. You have options, just like for Tenso, you have options ng mga shipping couriers if you want. So, they have DHL. I think they have FedEx. But FedEx is very, nakakaloka. Kasi, I tried FedEx once, but it is for SF9. So, sa Korea kasi wala namang, yung international shipping ng FNC store is walang option whatsoever. Basta yung international shipping is through FedEx. Wala silang ibang options. Walang EMS or something. Tapos naloka ako kasi pagdating dito sa bahay, kailangan ko pa magbayad ng 500 plus pesos. I don't know what fee is that for, but hindi ko kasi makukuha yung item ko kung hindi ko babayaran yung 500 pesos. So, hindi rin ako yung nag-receive ng package. So, hindi ko talaga natanong kung para saan yung 500 pesos. But anyway, ayun. So, sa CD Japan, you can have the options kung paano nyo ipapadala. It's either SAL. I think SAL is very limited ngayon because of the pandemic. Airmail, wala siyang. Basically, hindi kasi ganun ka-safe or hindi mo monitor ang airmail at SAL. But SAL, again, it's very limited as of the moment. And then, EMS, DHL, FedEx. I think that's the 5 couriers na sa survey, ginagamit ni CD Japan to do international shipping. So, yun, makikita mo naman, you can search up the rates sa FedEx website, FedEx, DHL, or EMS websites. May rates naman sila. And again, sa FedEx, DHL, EMS, SAL, and Airmail, they do it using kilograms. So, they will kilo ano to, baboy? Basta, ikikilo nila ito. English kasi. Ikikilo nila nga ang inyong mga package at doon nila i-base ang shipping fee. I don't think merong handling fee on top of everything yung sa CD Japan. Parang hindi pa ako nakakapansin sa invoice ko, but mainly hindi ko talaga masyadong tinitingnan yung invoice nang naka-breakdown kasi nasasaktan lang ako. But yun, After kasi talaga mabayaran sa credit card yan, kakalimutan na natin. Masasaktan lang tayo na ang gastos-gastos natin. Anyway, ayan. So, moving on. So, yung isa pang shop, but this is second-hand shop. Hindi siya talaga new items. Kasi ang pinagkaiba rin kasi ni Amazon kay CD Japan, kahit nagpa-proxy siya, is most ng proxy ni CD Japan is new items. Hindi ko sure kung, I think nag-ano rin sila ng second hand, but rare na pero kasi may mga listing sila na second hand eh. Siguro nagbago na sila. Alam nyo naman, walang permanente sa mundo kundi pagbabago. Anyway, dami nung sinabi. Ano ba? Lagpas 1 hour na to. Bakala. Okay, 46 minutes. Hindi ko talaga to i-edit. Bala kayo dyan. So, the next one would be na may international shipping. I don't think they ship domestically is Mandarake. So, Mandarake is the widest. Ay, hindi ko alam. Pero ang lawa kasi na Mandarake, they have different stores across Japan, and then they have this site which is called nga Mandarake, na nagsisell sila ng second-hand items. And so far, okay naman yung experience ko. I mean, yung items niya is hindi naman damaged, and they will put naman kasi talaga sa website na parang, this condition is ganito, ganyan. If you don't want, wag na lang. Hindi, pinangha ko lang kayo. Kung ayaw nyo naman ng nakalagay condition is good lang, ay wag ka nang bumili kung nag-expect ka parang brand new siya. Kasi, again, Mandarake sells second-hand items. So, most ng mga storage niyan is hindi naman katulad ng stores na parang may warehouse sila na sobrang ayos ng storage nila sa bahay. Yung iba kasi dyan, yung sa mga nagbebenta rin talaga is sa bahay lang nila ini-store talaga yung item, and sometimes hindi naman ganun kaayos yung pagkakastore, or minsan sa sobrang tagal, di mo naman maiwasan, may discoloration na talaga yung item. Paano kung bumili ka talaga ng album ng Arashi nung 1999? Syempre, kung hindi naman properly stored yun, aasahan mo bang sobrang ganda pa din nung box or yung cover nun? Syempre hindi, let's be real here. So, yun nga. So, sa Mandarake, you can buy lots of second-hand items. What's good about Mandarake is that they list yung mga items na available per store. So, for example, you want to buy something in Sapporo, tapos wala na siya sa Sapporo. For example, ano ba pwede example? For example, yung pinaka-recent na lang ng Arashi. So, let's see, siguro yung Arafest na bag. So, if you want to buy Arafest na bag, and you want to check out on Mandarake, there are a lot of stores that can be meron sila or wala. Yun nga lang, what's doon is that per store yung shipping niya. So, for example, I bought pamphlet. Ito true story to. Bumili ako ng pamphlet sa Mandarake. So, the process is that, bibili ka ng item. So, add to cart, ganyan. If you're decided na talaga dun sa item, you can check it out. So, upon checking out, hindi pa nila yun i-charge sa card mo or hindi pa sila maniningil sa'yo. What they're going to do is that they will put it on their list na i-check if may stock pa sila or wala, kasi hindi naman sobrang updated yung website, I think. So, i-check po na nila kung meron silang stock. So, if may stock, they will send you an invoice. Kasama na dun yung magkano yung shipping fee. If wala silang stock, they will still send you an email saying na wala na kaming stock, ika-cancel namin yung order. And then, upon checking out pala, is mamimili ka kung anong payment yung gagawin mo. It's either PayPal or credit card. Nakalimutan ko yung ibang options kasi hindi ko naman ginagamit. Basta check out nyo na lang yung Mandarake if you want. And so far, yung mga items na nabili ko is okay naman. Hindi naman siya pangit. Oo, hindi. Ganda naman sila. Yung isa pa nga, bumili kasi ako ng pouch ng 5x20 tapos binigay ko sa friend ko. Parang pa siya, hindi pa siya nagagamit. Or once lang nagamit, maganda pa rin yung niya, itsura niya. Tapos ito nga, yun nga, sinabi ko sa inyo, kaya based on experience, yung sa 5x 10 na pamphlet, concert pamphlet. Bumili kasi ako. First, I tried sa Fukuoka na shop. So, wala na sila. So, nag-email sila sa akin. And then, I tried scanning ulit. Saan kaya ako pwedeng bumili? So, I tried sa Poro next. And then, meron silang stock. So, nung nangyari nga yun, binayaran ko na lang siya after nilang sabihin na, hey, we have stock, and then you can pay na with the shipping fee charges, ganyan. Tapos, pagdating sa akin, meron siyang strip ng kin tape yata. Kasi silver siya. Basta yan yung sa ang cute, nakakatawa. Tsaka siya, okay pa naman siya, hindi naman siya sobrang pangit, kahit sabi niya good lang yung condition. Kasi meron nga silang leveling of conditions dun sa website. So, yun nga guys, kung gusto nyo is sobrang ganda, maayos pa, ganyan, I don't think na if matagal na talaga yung item is makakakita pa kayo ng talagang gandang-ganda pa or para siyang brand new na walang stains, walang discoloration or whatsoever. It's better if you look on another shops or if you look at some shops na mas mahal yung benta. Kasi sa Mandarake, they're pricing it on a reasonable price. Marami silang stocks kasi nga iba-iba yung store sa pinanggagalingan. And another thing, if you're going to buy in Mandarake, focus on one store and do not exceed $200 kasi matatax kayo. Yun yung lagi yung tandaan. Matatax kayo kasi may experience na ako dyan. Anyway, yung Mandarake is mag-focus ka sa isang shop. So, if you want to shop in Sapporo lang, go Sapporo lang kasi hindi sila nagko-consolidate. If you're going to buy in Sapporo and Nagoya, that's 2 different shipments. Magkahiwalay din yung shipping fee nyo. So, better na if you were going to buy something, make sure na kung marami siya, check nyo muna sa isang site. So, for example, Shibuya. If you want to buy lots of Arashi goods, check nyo sa Shibuya kasi mostly naman sa Shibuya available eh. So, check nyo kung meron talaga sila lahat sa Shibuya. And then, dun na kayo mag-check out. And again, huwag kayo mag-exceed sa $200 or 20,000 yen. Huwag kayo mag-exceed kasi magkakaroon kayo ng tax obligation sa customs. Remember that. 10,000 pesos, wag talaga kayo mag-exceed. Alam nyo, para safe, isama nyo na yung shipping fee doon sa 10,000. Kaso, hindi mo rin siya actually ma-estimate kasi hindi mo alam kung gaano kabigat eh. Kaya ang ginagawa ko na lang is, I don't go over 15,000 per shipment. Kasi, baka hindi natin alam sobrang bigat niya. Umabot ng 5,000 yen yung shipping fee ko. Eh, hindi ko naman alam kung anong computation ni customs. Mamaya isama nila yung shipping fee kahit di naman dapat. Anyway, so yun yung experience ko sa Mandarake. So far, so good. I have some shipments na pinapadala na dito sa Philippines. And post ko na lang yung video once na dumating na sila kasi I have plans for that shipment. Ayun. So, yun. So far, I have experiences na okay naman. Oh, I think I forgot something. So, sa Amazon JP, if you're going to buy on second-hand sellers or yung mga resellers, may times na ipapadala nila to without tracking number. Kasi, 'di ba, they have couriers na walang tracking numbers. So, ngayon, medyo namumblema ako kasi may binila akong isang magazine na walang tracking number. Actually, dalawa sila eh. Dalawang magazine na walang tracking number and sabay silang shinip nung seller. So, hindi ko alam kung ano doon yung dumating sa BNS or buy and ship address ko. I need to send that out immediately papuntang Philippines para malaman ko kung ano yung nawawalang isa. Para makontak ko ng maayos yung seller. Kasi, in fairness naman, polite naman yung sellers na they will entertain you with your queries. So, yun naman. Kahit mag-email ka sa kanila in English, mag-email sila sa'yo in Japanese. I-translate mo na lang. Adjust. Sila rin naman nag-adjust para i-translate yung, yung query mo. But wait, I'm going to drink water. Ayun, tapos na yung water break. So, the last one, eto na bobo ako dito eh, as in swear. nabobo ko dito. It's a proxy shopping website. So, basically, again, nabanggit ko na yung proxy. What does proxy means naman kasi is they will buy it in your stand. Ano tao? Basta yun, sila yung bibili for you. Buy. Buy is a world full of charges. Yun lang yung masasabi ko. Kasi, alam mo, hindi ko talaga alam bakit ganito yung sa buy. Anyway, so if you want to buy from Mercari, Rakuten Market, Yahoo Japan Auction, and Rakuten, yun, sa buy ka pupunta. Kasi, there are some local residents na ayaw magbenta sa foreigners. I mentioned this na meron nga akong JP warehouse, but I try to avoid doing transactions directly from Mercari and Rakuten. Why? Again, there are some local sellers na ayaw makipag-transact with foreigners. Alam ko, minsan nakalagay talaga yun sa description eh. And it's easier to just ask the customer service ng buy to do the question or the query for you. Ang catch lang dito is that, yun nga, mahal, maraming fees. Ayan, so they have buy service fee and payment fee. So that will be 2 separate fees bukod pa dun sa plan fees. So be careful lang talaga kasi dito ako unang dito ako una na hindi man nagoyo, pero dito ako unang paano ko ba sasabihin? Hindi naman ako nagoyo. I think hindi lang talaga ako nagbabasa. And again, need yung magbasa carefully. Kasi, since this is Rakuten naman and Mercari, you can check naman always the description. So, for example, you want a magazine that's already sold out, matagal na. And you want to buy this certain magazine sa second-hand shops like, yun nga, yung dito sa buy, yung mga kinikater nilang mga website. Make sure to read the descriptions. Alam nyo kung bakit. Kasi, alam nyo talaga naloloka ako kasi bumili ako ng magazine ni Koji. Tapos, di ako nagbabasa. It's all on me. I don't blame anyone on this. So, it's all on me. Kasi, I think hindi ko binasa maigi yung description. Kasi, minsan mahirap naman talaga intindihin yung mga nasa description na translated lang ni Google. Kasi, hindi talaga siya sobrang accurate. So, I think hindi ko nabasa maigi. And, nung dumating siya sa akin, wala yung cover. Wala rin yung article or yung section ni Koji doon. It's Asahi Camera, yung April? I think April edition, yung cover siya. So, ayun, mura lang naman siyang nabili. But since there are fees like buy service fee amounting to 300 yen and the payment fee amounting to 200 yen. So, sayang kasi. Sayang yung fee ko. Sayang din yung shipping fee. And, if you want to buy here, they will charge you 500, yung total na yun, they will charge you per transaction, regardless kung same seller yung binilan mo. Unlike nga, if you will do it directly sa Mercari or sa Rakuten, I think they will charge you like one shipping fee. Sa one shipping fee lang, kasi dun ka lang naman sa seller na yun bumili. But for buy, they will charge you separate per transaction. So, like, for example, bumili ako dito sa seller na to sa Mercari ng 2 items. Buy will charge me 500 yen on each item. So, that will be 1,000 yen na agad. Isang seller lang naman yun. And also, if you buy something here, meron naman silang consolidation, what they call this? Consolidation option. So, if you bought, like, yun nga, maraming items, they have this storage period or free storage period of 30 days. So, if yung storage mo is, dumagpas ka na ng 30 days, they will charge you yung, certain amount dun sa exceeding days. So, ayun. And then, ano pa ba? Make sure to consolidate it properly kasi, again, Ang bobo ko, ang tanga ko, but we learn from those experiences. So, ang bobo ko, hindi ko pala na-check yung lahat. I mean, hanap ako ng hanap. Sabi ko, paano ba mag-consolidate dito? Ganyan, consolidate, ganyan. I need to tick pala every box. Just ko, I think I only tick one, Akala ko kasi may select all. So, nag-select all ako, tapos hindi yata na-click lahat. Tapos, anong nangyari? Ito talaga sinasabi ko sa inyo, mga hindi talaga nagbabasa, nagmamadali. Always take your time. Always read the descriptions. Always read the terms and conditions. Always read whatever is you need to read. Yun lang talaga ang mapapayo ko sa mga ganitong klaseng mga Kasi unlike yung mga CD Japan, Tower, or kung direct Amazon, kung talagang sa Amazon mo binibili, is andun na siya. I mean, if second hand kasi, you need to be really careful. So, kung magazine man yan, make sure na nakalagay sa description, no omission, walang cutouts, walang kung ano-ano. So, yun lang naman ang mapapayo ko talaga sa mga ganitong klase. Yung consolidation nila is, they will take mga I think 1 to 2 days before they notify you na, ito na yung kinonsolidate namin. You can check it out na. Kasi sa Buy, you can send it internationally. Kasi nga, they did the proxy shopping na for you, and then they will store those items in their warehouse that will allow you to consolidate the shipping. And I think it's only available for international. I don't know if they ship sa mga local or domestic. Unlike with CD Japan, they can ship locally. Tas ayun. Kasi yun yung ginawa ko for Secret Touch eh. Sabi ko, hala, kulang yung points ko, mas mahal pa yung shipping fee kung isi-ship ko siya diretso sa Pilipinas. So, sabi ko, since ginamit ko yung points ko para lang makalibre ng Secret Touch, sige, i-local na lang natin kahit magbayad ako ng local. But I heard na they have this certain amount. For example, you occurred or you bought, I think, more than 3,000 yen. The local shipping fee will be free for CD Japan. So, yun. Ano ba yung sasabihin ko? Yes. Speaking of storage days or storage terms and conditions, balik lang tayo sa Tenso and sa buy and ship. Sa Tenso, they have this 30 days consolidation schedule or consolidation days na pwede mo, within the 30 days, you can consolidate all the packages na meron ka na. So, make sure to check your oldest package kung ilang days na siya sa mo. But they will notify you naman. They will send an email na saying na, hey, your package ganito is already 15 days in our warehouse. And we're reminding you na you only have this certain days na pwede mo siya i-consolidate. I-apply for consolidation. So, if you decided to consolidate your goods sa Tenso, they will allow you to have that extra 30 days or extra 30 days storage para dun sa consolidated goods. And then for buy and ship, they now allow you to have 42 days. I think 42 days, 45 days. But I have to be safe, 42 days para mamaya 45 days. At least may 3 days kang extra. Anyway, 40 na lang. 40 days. So, I think the count is starting when pag dumating siya sa Hong Kong warehouse. So, yun. Kasi dati 30 days lang din sa buy. Hindi, 21 days lang sa buy and ship dati. 'Di ba ganun sila Ganun sila nagmamadali. Ayaw namin ng kalat sa warehouse. Ipadala mo yan immediately. Char. Pero kasi before, mas mura naman kasi yung nila, service nila. Hindi naman 620 for the first pound kahit DDU. Ngayon, 620 na. Dati 300 plus lang. So, mas tipid yun dati. But anyway, we cannot really complain kasi if I were to compare, sige, hanap tayo. So, 400 grams. So, that will be already 6,000. Let's say that's 620 na agad yon. Kasi wala naman siyang 1 pound. Yeah, I think so. I think, kasi 2.2 pound will be 1 kilo and the half ng 2.2 is 500 grams kung 1.1 pound. O, yun na yun. Let's do math na lang some other time. Basta itong 400 grams, kung sa buy and ship ka, it will only cost you 620. But with Tenso, they will ask you to pay certain additional fees like handling fees, consolidation fee, and yun nga, if you have insurance, that will be added up to your shipping or the fees that you will have to pay. Like for example, this one, I had this Arafest DVD and newsletter from Johnny's na pinadala ko from EMS. From Tenso pala, I'm sorry. From Tenso, it weighs 400 grams. That won't exceed 1 pound naman, I think. Hindi siya mag-exceed ng 1 pound kasi nga 1.1 pound is equivalent to 500 grams. So, 400 grams lang to. Dami kasi nasabi. Anyway, so, if it is maliit lang naman na shipment, so, it will just cost you 680? Am I right? No, 620. So, it will only cost you 620. But, the thing is, hindi kasi tumatanggap na newsletter si buy and ship. So, example lang to. Example lang to, guys. Katang isip. Ayun. For example, yung DVD na lang. Sige, yung DVD na lang yung 400 grams. So, yung 400 grams mo is equivalent to 620 pesos na dun sa buy and ship. But if you do it here in not buy and ship, if you do it with Tenso and you use EMS as your courier, the international shipping fee for 400 grams is around 1,400 yen. Again, nagtaas sila ng charges, so I don't know if it is still applicable, but for the sake of example, ito yun. International shipping fee is for 1,400 yen, and for example, DVD nga lang yun, so tanggalin natin yung consolidation fee. So, the handling fee is around 510 na na-charge sa akin for this one. So, that will be around 1,910 yen na agad. So, that will be around 1,900 to 1,000 pesos. Compared to your 620 sa buy and ship, that will be, I think the difference is around 300 plus. So, that is basically some of the computation that we have between Tenso and buy and ship. But, sometimes naman talaga, I use Tenso kasi it's more of peace of mind yung binibili ko na lang din sa Tenso. Peace of mind. Kasi naman, nakakaloka naman kasi si buy and ship. So, i-consolidate mo siya ngayon, diba? So, sabihin nila, okay na-consolidate na. Hindi ka nila i-update i-update ka nilang napadala na. But, yung tracking number is not yet available. And they use different couriers na hindi ganun kasikat. Na I think it's like a balikbayan box type of couriers. Mga tipong, ano ba yung na-experience ko? Na-experience ko na Ninja Van. They once sent me a package na Ninja Van yung ginamit nila. And then, recently, Zip PH. And then, they also sent me using apps. I think they use apps. Tapos, may isa pa eh. Basta yun, they use different couriers na hindi definite. I think, siguro based din siguro sa not really location, kasi parang yung Zip PH, may warehouse malapit dito sa amin, but hindi siya yung laging ginagamit for my shipments. Maybe because, siguro kung ano nataon sa'yo na shipping courier. So, yun. Ayun lang naman yata yung sasabihin ko. Ang dami ko pang sinabi. Ang haba-haba na naman ito. Pero sana mayroon kayo natutunan sa akin. Okay, so, again, recap natin. Yung mga merong domestic shipping or limited lang as domestic shipping are Amazon, local, Amazon, JP, Tower Records, HMV I haven't tried, but you can check it out as well. It's like Tower rin naman. And then, yung CD Japan, meron silang local shipping. And yung Johnny Shop Online. Yan yung pinaka-importante, Johnny Shop Online. Just be careful of checking out kasi nga magkakaiwalay ang kanilang shipping fee na 600 plus yen. And then, yung may mga international shipping, CD Japan, Bai, Mandarake. You can use those 3 para ma-ship yung items nyo to the Philippines. And then, so lastly, yung dalawang shipping or forwarding services na ginagamit ko is si Tenso and si Buy and Ship. You can check them both. And I think may mga tao naman nagpapasabay. So, I think that's very smart na magpasabay na lang. Kasi you can, you can divide the shipping fees into, kung gaano kabigat yung. Kasi what I do, pag may nakikisabay is that I use grams. I use pounds. Like, I keep all the weight sa records, and then I will base on that one. So, if, for example, if this one weighs 0.6 pounds, and then the total of yung total ng bigat niya is like 1.6 pounds. I will use 1.6 pounds to divide kung magkano per pound yung lalabas sa total amount namin. Basta yun na yun. Basta transparent tayo. Nagbibigay tayo ng mga kakemehan. Basta yun. And then, ano pa ba? Buy. Make sure you read, and read. Especially for secondhand. That also applies sa Amazon. Kasi nga may mga secondhand sellers doon, or yung mga resellers. So, read. Kasi, at least sa what do you call this? Sa Amazon JP, they really do tag the items either new, ito yung pag sold out na talaga ha, either new, used, good, used, very good, used, like new. Yun yung mga nakita kong categories or subcategories pag second hand na or reseller yung magbebenta, hindi original seller. So yun lang naman yata for today. Sana marami kayo natutunan sa mga, hindi ko pa nakikwento yung story ako sa heist. Again, I rarely buy something from Facebook, kanyan. And then, I have this experience na, shoota, bakit naalala ko pa ikwento ang haba na nitong podcast. But anyway, for everyone's knowledge, kasi ito nga yung backstory about dun sa $200 na hindi ka dapat basta USD dollars, huwag kang lalagpas talaga no. Kahit anong currency, bala ka na mag-convert kung magkano talaga yun. But safe to say, that's around 20,000 yen kung bibili ka sa Japan, and that will be 200,000 won if you're going to buy from Korea. And I think it's safe to say na huwag ka na lang lalagpas ng 150 pounds. Great Britain pounds. So, huwag ka na lalagpas ng 150 Great Britain pounds if you're going to buy in UK. Tapos, huwag ka na lalagpas siguro ng 100 euros. Baliktad. Siguro basta huwag ka na lalagpas ng 100 pounds or 100 euros kung bibili ka sa UK and Europe. Tapos, kung sa US, again, huwag ka na lang bibili excess of 150. And same with Canada. Huwag ka na lang bibili na excess of 150 kasi nga itatax nila. And I think kung mga ganun naman yung mo, it's safer na mag-DDP ka or if valuable kasi yon. Tapos yun nga, experience ko kasi is I bought lots of new items from this seller in Japan. Sa FB ko lang din siya nakita Basta new yung items niya. Kasi nga, mahirap makamine. So, doon tayo sa nagbebenta ng new. And I'm not really familiar pa kasi talaga with these websites. If I'm familiar naman, baka dito na lang din ako bumili. But yun nga, again, di pa ako familiar. So, meron din ako YouTube ng unboxing. So, ang nangyayari is that I asked her to send it via DHL courier. Kasi nga, that was the second time that I bought items from that shop sa Japan. Tapos, sabi ko, nahaharang kasi sa CIMEC yung boxes ko. I don't know why. Bakit nahaharang? Tapos, kailangan ko pumunta doon just for them to open the box. And then, i-charge lang din nila ako dun sa normal extra charge pag dinideliver sa bahay, which is 112 pesos. So, sabi ko, sige, go, pa-send na lang ako via DHL. I'm willing to pay extra for that shipping just to, door to door na kasi nga, hello, pandemic, paano ka naman pupunta ng CMEC anytime, diba? Tapos, pinadala niya. So, ending, nag-email sa akin si DHL. Sabi niya, I need to pay this certain amount of tax. Alam niyo, nakakaloka yung tax talaga naman talaga. Naku, sinasabi ko sa inyo. Ang mahal niya. Anyway, hindi ko nasasabihin kung magkano. Basta yon. Tapos, kinontak ko siya. Sabi ko, I paid for tax, ganyan. Sabi ko, I'm just curious, how much did you declare? Sabi niya, around $220. Tapos parang ako, okay. So, that is why. So, yung $200, yung $20, yun yung may sala. Yung extra $20 na yan, talaga sinasabi ko talaga sa inyo. Mahal-mahal ang tax. Siyempre, we paid for tax and duties kasi hindi marirelease yung items. Basta yun, sabi niya sa akin, actually, binabaan ko na nga yung cost and I know na binabaan niya na kasi alam ko kung magkano yung binabaan niya na daw yun. So, for her information na lang, I told her na parang sabi ko na lang din sa kanya, pag mag-ship ka sa Philippines, try to live, diba? Under the table pa, hindi binigyan ng kita yung gobyerno. Ay, naku, wag na silang nakakairita. Ang dami-dami kong binabayad na tax sa kanila, nakakairita. Anyway, tinuruan ko talaga siya, sabi ko, try to declare less than 200 kung magpapadala ka sa Pilipinas. Diba, ang galing-galing, tinuruan ko siya. Ayun lang naman yung story ko. Sobrang haba na nitong podcast na to. Paano ko kaya siya i-edit na naman? Ayun lang. So, I hope you learned a thing or two for this podcast. Kasi, kung napansin nyo, napakadaldal ko. Kasi passion natin tang mag-shopping talaga online. Alam nyo, I aspire to be personal shopper na lang talaga ni Tita Chrissy Aquino eh. Tita Chrissy, if you're listening, just lang. Anyway, yun, lumalabas talaga yung pagiging shopaholic ko this past years. Oo, past years kasi hindi naman ako ganito ka-shopaholic talaga. But, yun, I have targets kasi to complete, pero ayun, I think slowly but surely naman. Wag naman tayo masyadong ayun na yun. Yun na yun. Yun na yung sasabihin ko talaga. Sana talaga may natutunan kayo sa akin. Based on my experiences. Pero overall naman, yun, yung mga katangahan ko at kabubuhan ko, sana ay may natutunan kayo at huwag nyo nang ulitin. Again, always read. Always read. And if you have any questions, you can drop them on the comment section down below. I'll try to answer it if I know. If not, I think I'll refer you to the website or the frequently asked questions na lang dun sa website nila. Kasi hindi naman tayo ganun kalaging bumibili sa lahat na to. At hindi tayo lagi nag-i-inquire. So, if I know the answer to your question, I will answer it. If not, I will redirect you to something na pwede nyo mapagtanungan or pwede nyo mapagtanto kung tama ba or nandun ang sagot sa inyong mga katanungan. So, ayun lang naman for today. Kanina pa ako nagsasabi ng bye-bye pero hanggang ngayon hindi ko pa rin binababato or tinatanggal yung recording. And yun, wala na kayo masasabi. So, goodbye. Thanks for listening to my shopping experiences. Bye! Have a nice day!